Thank you. Appreciate it, Mark. For those who have been experiencing some stress, depression, anxiety, or having issues with weight loss or fears, I can definitely help as a hypnotherapist, and you can contact me at ascensionhypnosiscenter.com. You can go on there and book a consultation appointment. And for those of you who would like support during this tough time, especially who are like-minded, especially who are standing up for freedom, please also reach out to me. You could go on my website, Ascension Living Center or Ascension Hypnosis Center, and send me an email, and I could add you to our Facebook group. Our Facebook group, we just started on Monday, but it's growing. It's got over 100 members now, and it will continue to grow. And our goal is to have 1 million spiritual freedom warriors around the world standing up to fight against this tyranny and mass manipulation, and to help people awaken spiritually and awaken to the truth. So we're here. We're here to support one another. And my space is in Edmonds. And we have events. We have events and workshops, and so we're going to be hiking on July 26th at the St. Edward's State Park in Kirkland. If you'd like to join us, you're welcome to come and join us at 9 a.m. there. And we'll just continue to live our lives and do what we believe in, and help others awaken to the truth. And I feel that's really important right now.
What kind of workshops do you have? What kind of workshops are they?
We used to have different workshops like stress busting, Reiki workshop, but now we are working on a few different workshops. One that we're actually having is on Tuesday. It's about water. It's about water health. We're going to do a water analysis and to test out different types of water. So that's on Tuesday at 5 to 6. I have other workshops that we're going to put on, which is one is about Akashic record. Learn how to read your own Akashic record. I have a Akashic record reader that is going to put on this workshop, and it's going to be sometime in September. We haven't put the event on the calendar yet, but that is something that we're working on.
You know the best kind of water. You know the best kind of water is, Lindsey? Glacier water from Mount Rainier. It's clear. Glacier water.
Yeah, Mount Rainier. Yeah, glacier water. I think it's really great too. The water we're talking about is this one is from Japan.
Oh wow!
And this one's from Japan. Actually, there's this machine that got invented that it breaks down to water molecules so that it can really absorb in our body better, and it creates all different types of water that will actually help us detox, cleans out the chemicals, and clean our food and vegetables and disinfect as well. And I'm not a professional at this. I'm going to have a couple of professionals that will be doing this water demo on Tuesday at 5 to 6 p.m. at the center.
Oh, great. And I also, you might want to mention too that Fuji water, Fuji from Hawaii, they actually do a 15 process step to actually do as a filter. They do a 15 steps of what's the word I'm looking for, when they actually do they put it into a, what's the word I'm looking for, filter. They actually filter the water in, and so so
Mark,
yeah.
I don't know too much about Fuji water, but I did heard from a friend that their company is somehow tying to, I'm not sure if they are tying to some pedophile cases or not, but
wow.
You let us know what you think about it. But yeah, there's a whole thing about that I'm not clear exactly what it's about, but a friend of mine started telling me to not support them. So I will have to look into it to share with you.
Right. That's a shame. That's sad because it was a good company. It really was. I mean, but now I guess not anymore. That's a shame. That's sad. That's sad.
Well, and that we're having all these major companies that's basically running our world right now.
Yeah.
That there's a lot going on behind the scene that we don't know about.
Yeah.
It's really important for us to investigate and look into who owns this company and what they're doing and how are they making a difference for us instead of doing the opposite. So we have to be careful which corporation we are supporting.
Because I know Fujiwara does a 15-step process of filtering the water out. As they do, they filter it. So that's what they do. That's what I was looking for, filter. So, but I guess the company, we got a lot of personal and I guess you got like you said, you got pedophile monsters in there. That's not good. That's bad that they actually did that. That's terrible. That's evil. But like I said, we don't attack anybody here, Lindsey. When he gives a story like this, we report it, like you're telling us. We report it. We don't attack any. We're really neutral about it. We don't say, "Oh, you're wrong" or "That's misleading." We don't do that here. We just say if he gives information like that, we take the information and we say, we stand by what you say. We stand by what you say because you're there. So I'm going to take your word for it. I will, because if what you're saying is correct, I'm going to stand by it. I'm not going to fight you on this. I'm going to stand by what you're telling us, and I just won't let the audience know. Anybody else who want to come on this network, we will. If you have a story like this, like Lindsey just told us, we will stand by it as long as we get the facts there, and as long as we do our research, we will have that, and we will report that, and that's what we're going to do. So we'll take your word for it. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. What I said about Fujiwara, I definitely don't have all the facts and resources together. That's why I wanted to.
That's okay.
Why I mentioned that I will look into it and send you some information as soon as I get it. Don't take what I say as fact, right? Everybody should do their own research,
right?
Because there's so many different information out there, and we don't know what's true or not. And for me, that's like the first thing that I thought about when you mentioned that. So I'm just throwing out there just in case that is true. But it's something that we all need to look into ourselves.
That's a shame, though. If that you're telling us is real, that's a shame because it was a good company. I mean, I loved Fujiwara, but I guess they didn't. I don't know. Because I heard other things about Fujiwara too. By the way, I have heard other things about this in the last 5 years. Not 20 years ago. It was great 20 years ago, but not the last 5 years. I heard some really wicked stories about Fujiwara too, by the way. But I just want reason why I'm saying Fujiwara because they do a 15 steps of going through the process of filtering out the minerals of the water. That's all I'm saying about Fujiwara. That's what they did, and I don't know if they're still doing it now, but that's what they did, and they had it on the bottle. But again, 5 years ago, from 20 years ago to 5 years ago is different. So go ahead.
What we can do is we could also test the Fuji water and compare it with the source of water that we have and compare it to
glacier water.
So it's really fascinating to watch this test,
right.
Water test.
I put Fuji water against a glacier water. That will be a good test to do that. That'd be cool if you can do that. That'd be great.
Mark, I would love for you to join us and come check it out too, so we could all see together.
Yeah.
The differences between the water. So if you have a chance, it would be great to have you at the center as well.
Yeah, I know. I would love to come. Believe me, I would love to come. I just don't know if I can make it. You have no idea how many events we get invited to per day. It's amazing how many events we said people come. It's like we need to go over here, we need to go over there. We'd like to come. We want to come to a rally over here. I get invited all the time, and it's really hard doing that. Because I'm also a personal caregiver besides being a broadcaster too. By the way, so I'm taking care of two elderly people right now too as well. So it's really hard for me to get out. It really is, but when I do get out, go to events, so I do it, and I do it with with Welcome Arms. Every time I go to an event, it's more fun. It's more fun than I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just it means more to me than the event itself. And it's something you have to experience for yourself. It's amazing. It really is. It's you're doing better. You're doing something that's far better than what you're doing as a person. That's what these events feel like. If you ever experience that, that's what it is. I'm not telling you from my own personal experience. I'm telling you when you go to events like Lindsey or go to a rally, it's or positive or All Lives Matter rally. I have been to 3 Lives Matter rally this past year already, 3 of them, and I'm telling you, these events are they are friendly, they are police friendly, they are people friendly. It's like being a part of a spiritual community who does care. All lives matter, and I really do care, and that's why I like people like you, Lindsey, who are actually going out there and educating and informing people. I love what you're doing, and that's why we mentioned Fuji water, but I appreciate the information you give because, again, I do not attack anybody who gives me information. We don't do that here. When you give us the information, we just say okay. I accept because I have heard other stories in the last 5 years about Fujiwara too. By the way, so I'm going to go by what you're telling me. I'm doing that because again, it was great 20 years ago, but not last 5 years. That's what I'm telling you. Last 5 years. No, I don't think so, and I don't stand by Fujiwara at all. But I just want to let you know what Fujiwara does because they said that they actually do 15-step filter process is what they do. Now I want to see how that is against the Rainier Glacier water, and I want to see the results of that, and let us know what the results is too. So you can come back here anytime, anywhere. You got an open ticket for an open conversation anytime you want to come on the air, Lindsey. You got that. So we're going to give you. So we're going to let you do that.
Thank you. Yeah, we could definitely do that, and we could talk more about the results of the water. I could do some testing with Fuji water and different types of water, and I could definitely share the results with you.
That's what we want to hear. Exactly. We don't. You see, I don't attack anybody. You give us the news, and we don't attack anybody. Isn't that cool? Isn't that great? We actually can do that on a Philly network like this. It's the only network where actually we'll have the conversation around the guests. We get the guests on. We give the guests questions. Not get you got your questions. Let them tell their story. Let them report what's going on. We filter the information that the guest gives us, and we stand by what the guest tells us, and we respect our guests each time. That's what we do here on this network. This is one thing that Como 4 News needs to learn. By the way, is a lesson. This is not broadcasting 101. This is news reporting 101. By the way, this is what they need to do, and they're not teaching that at all anymore in the colleges. They're being indoctrinated by these professors who are saying, you have to do this, you gotta do that, and you only be part of the system. You have to learn from me, not from people like you, Lindsey, is a shame. It's sad. It's just not right. It's just not right at all. It's a shame. But we do appreciate your